Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Victoria 3 as the United States. We're going to go ahead and have this war against Paraguay. Hopefully they just back down and don't waste our time. In fact, just to make them back down, I'm just going to randomly raise the regiments in Beijing. That should intimidate them and get them to cut the shit. I really hope they don't spend the entire, opening phase of this just doing their thing. You should back down basically immediately. No one's going to come in and help you. If someone does come in and help you, I don't think it's smart on them. But we will see. We will see indeed. Let's take a look at our debt real quick, see how we're doing. We are 5 million in debt, and that number is going down. And our economy, of course, is growing. In terms of journals, let's take a look at our rubber. We should have some rubber sectors that should actually be profitable here. Why is we not seeing that in our rubber plantations? Give me one of the ones that has been built up. Windward Coast, show me yours. You produce a lot of rubber. I need more things that use rubber. I can't subsidize it. What uses rubber? I need to build more of those. Textile mills use rubber, right? One of you should be using rubber. That's furniture. Need this one. You make an insane amount of profit. Let's just throw in... Paraguay back down, that's good. I'm going to pause real quick while I move these textile mills up towards the top. I want rubber to be profitable. And Lord knows we need more... Wait a minute. Wow! We actually fixed it? Do I have trade routes that I can get rid of? Probably don't have any trade routes because everyone hates me. Could export rubber though. Not for large quantities. Anyway, Paraguay back down. That finishes our consolidation of South America, minus this one little nub of the Great British. Of Britain, not the Great British. This war here. Are they actually taking down, or are they just stuck at... Okay, they are stuck, okay. Women's suffrage just passed. That's the next law we're gonna do. For sure. Never mind. We don't have the government to support that. Threshing machines getting done. Military. Let's take a look over here. The cost of this is going down. Self-propelled torpedoes is finishing, not Tostitos. Oops. Identification documents. Interest rates. Looking at 3 years isn't too bad for some of these. Is there anything that I really want here? Diplomatic maneuvers. 100% want the diplomatic maneuvers there. Okay, now let's look for our next area of conquest. I'm thinking... Do we still have a truce with you? Good old Qing. I'm thinking we keep expanding. I want you to be my vassal. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a play for Qing. Maybe not. Can I puppet you? And regime change, that seems like an idea. Let's start eating up the African nations. Thinking. Yeah, let's eat up the African nations and kind of close off this this big area that we have opened up. If we just start consolidating this, it'll be good for us. I'm hoping that they don't back down and they get a bunch of people to join. Because if people just join, I can just eat them all at once. I'm also doing Conquest instead of puppeting. Which honestly is probably not the best way to do this. Maybe I'll go for the puppet. I'm not sure. But for now, we're just going to do the Conquest. The idea behind puppeting, the idea behind Conquest and pushing Conquest is me wanting to just do a one tag, like a one second, Russia got involved. Want to do a one tag world conquest where everything is United States, but I don't know if that's even possible in this game. Russia, do you have puppets? You have protectorates. You have Oman, Moldavia, Bukhara, and Ostfotsa. I don't really care about those. We're gonna do the old... Actually, I don't want them to back down here, is the problem. We'll raise 2 conscript troops. Like one here, one here. And we'll do some right here. Who has some troops here? Sure, against that front. Actually, there is land I could take from Russia. Russian Windward Coast. Russian Congo. Russian Gabon. Russian Benin. What else is there? Irkutsk. Where is Irkutsk? This feels like it's not where I think it is. Yeah. Chakra, I know where that is. Transbaikal. Those aren't things I want. What about Dobruja? What's over there? Does that just highlight the whole nation? It does highlight the whole nation. Maybe we should take Oman. Nah, we'll leave them. We'll leave them and see if anyone else joins. Oh, well, there you go. There's another nation. What will you let me take from you? Newfoundland. Is that all Newfoundland? I mean... Yeah, sure. Give me Newfoundland. Yeah. Is there anything else I can take? It's a war of conquest. If I've ever seen one. No. Any transfer subjects? No. Okay. Well, we actually do need to mobilize people here now. Let's get Xinjiang. Let's get some of these guys to mobilize. We'll do some of you out on the west coast. We'll get Texas. Who else is idle? Pacific, Senegal, Great Plains. These guys will get troops eventually. Right? Have I just mobilized over there? Yeah. Okay, looks like we're going to war. And also looks like I need to start doing some naval raids. Where are the troops going? You got some troops coming over here. A raid up here too. While I do some stuff. We'll put one you right there. We're actually doing pretty decent here in terms of our economy. That'll probably go down though as I conscript more and more troops. That's the negative part about conscription, is that you hurt your economy when you do it. I guess there is an upside there though, where whenever you're at peace you do make more money. But I don't intend to be at peace much this game. It's not how I end up playing 90% of the time. Sherman, I want you to push here. James Longstreet, you have 10 troops. We're gonna have you clean out these guys. Gonna be a lot of little skirmishes here. Yeah, this should be handled by Ulysses. Okay, Robert's been discovered in Ghana. Just double checking, there's nothing else I can take. What about Treaty Port? No. No downside in checking. Got 8. What can I take with 8? Conquer State, cheapest I've seen is like 11. I see a 10 for Hero Land. What do they want from me? They just want more reps. That could be Trixie. Those 4 reps. Sherman's over there. Kenton's over here. These are our guys defending. Okay. And war! Okay. I'm going to take a chance here. Where's Ambrose? Let me just double check where he is. Mauritanian Eastern Mali. T-Jack has no supply. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's escort convoys here just to deal with that. Good, pushing out there. Good, winning over there. How's this stuff going? They're advancing, doesn't matter though. How are you losing this? Ulysses, how are you doing that? Let's take the progress on psychoanalysis. I know it's expensive, but oh well. Progress is important. Down here, how's this going? Not well. We're making up for it by winning over here. Make sure nobody is disloyal. I'm gonna have to deal with that low market access, but my instincts tell me it's just from being raided, so I'm not gonna care too much about it right now. I mean, look at my supply right here. Look at that supply. Winning that front. Kitten's advancing. 17 guys in reserve. Where is this at? Senegal? I mean, I'll just upgrade Kitten. Congrats on your promotion. Wait, now who's... Is it Longstreet? Who's at their cap? Lowell? None of them are at their cap. Excuse me? I guess I'll get someone at Senegal. Sure. We'll mobilize you. This is the good thing about having all this idle mobilization. Well, Sheridan. Like hotels. Okie doke. Pushing them back here, that's good. Today, just make sure they don't have 100% of their war goal. They don't. Sherman, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, this is Ulysses. Why is he so terrible? He has 100% supply. I just can't with this guy. Come on now. No, advance down here. Where there's nobody. Where you can't screw it up. Kicking Russia out. Cool. Let's take this chance to do a naval invasion with Ambrose. Never did see where he was. This should all be gone before this guy even gets here. Lowell's gonna take that out. There we go. Besides giving him some brown, and then he started to actually take control. Winning it there. 18 days until someone actually gets there. Who got pulled back? Ambrose is doing a naval invasion. He doesn't count. This land should be snatched beforehand. Good. Rubber rush. And we get the rubber boom. So that should be done with there. Okay, we need Slender to take over Oregon. They're going to be next. If they don't have a revolt by the time this war's over, they're going to be next in our chain of conquest. This should be basically done. And I'm gonna just take one of you and do a naval invasion here too. We'll take Ulysses. No more expansion in the islands. That's good. Jackson, I want you to be up here. Okay. How's Ambrose doing? Traveling to Dixie. He's naval invading Newfoundland. Oh, he has to mobilize. Okay. There we go. Eastern Mali and Timbuktu has been taken. We've now connected all of these little provinces. That's good. Good news is none of the small guys got involved, so I can just keep doing these wars of conquest. And we're not even getting too many radicals. Our government is no longer at the highest levels of legitimacy. That is fine, though. Does not bother me. How are we doing in terms? We're making all our munitions plants. That should help with some of our costs. We're about to start building our power plants, which is a concern because that stuff is expensive. I'm thinking I'll put some more coal mines in the queue before we actually finish those. Right, they're starting to actually get pretty hurt by our invasions here. Let's grab Chester Foley and have him raid convoys up here, and we're going to have some convoy raiding down here to deal with some of this stuff. Alright, that's basically all of Africa. What else can we take from them? Peace treaty, British war reparations. How is your economy doing with all of this? The fourth rank great power. We're number 2 now. Just behind Austria, we've finally overtaken France. Which is looking good. Torpedo boats. Torpedo boats. Fertilizers for this. Damn, I meant to go and specialize these. I'll fix this after the war. But torpedo boats, let's think about that. I am building a ton of munitions plants. Ready torpedo boats. We'll pay it off. Ouch. That hurts my economy. Oil's been discovered in Timbuktu. Reminds me, what's our oil like in our market? We have an excess of oil. Makes me wonder if I should look. I'll fix it later. It's this war. All right, I'm gonna let this war kind of play out. We've kind of got it at the point where it's won. We just need to wear down Great Britain. In fact, I guess I won't stop for a second. We're gonna see if something happens from doing that. Who's the guy that has Ambrose as there? Do you have Ambrose? Let's see if we can't get lucky and pull some shenanigans here. Especially with Russia involved. Get Great Britain out, that's gonna be fine. Russia, what's your capital? Your capital's like Moscow, right? Like it's okay, that's Ukraine. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to get to. Just double checking your capital is Moscow. Ingria. Is this the historical capital? I was not aware of this, if it is. That's much easier to invade, though. If we're being 100% honest here. Who's not? We have a shortage of ammunition. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and stop doing. We don't need the torpedo boats as much. Enough to where I want to spend all that extra money. Eastern Mali, what's your market access? You need some railways. Martel Grosso, build you a railway. Your land. This is not related to your actual infrastructure, it's just state access. Economic land. Yeah, that's just temporary. And then Volta, we are dealing with your problems, right? Yes. $28K and just, I paid for that. No one to blame but me for that one. Right, Great Britain would cede Newfoundland. Oh yeah, also part of it's the fact that that I just pulled the fast one on them. We're just gonna hold here. That's enough to where we can get them out of the war. Yeah, there goes Newfoundland. That does mean my invasion of plans for Russia probably won't be working, huh? Well, we're gonna raid convoys right in these Russian networks. He's in battle. I mean, we win the battle, but there's no reason to be fighting the English right now. Getting a little bit uppy there. Let's put these two in Hubei up the top of our chain. Alright, we're also just gonna consider pausing this stuff. Oh my, we're actually... Oh, hello. That's pretty sick. Look at that. Look at us go. With our naval invasion. Awesome. I need to be ready to take a bunch of troops and put them all over here, don't I? Yeah, we need to be able to move a bunch of guys here. Sheridan. William becomes a Sherman. We're going to send you away from Atlanta. So you don't burn that part to the ground. Longstreet, we'll put him up here. Ulysses Grant and Thomas Jackson. Is this like Stonewall Jackson? Is this what it's supposed to... This has to be Stonewall Jackson, now that I think about it. From a historical perspective. Who's already here? I don't want to take someone who's already here. Pull them away. Lowell's already here. Okay, we'll take Branden. Hopefully we can get them out of this war fast. Donation of knowledge, we always take it. Always, always, always take the donation of knowledge. Our market access in some places is not doing too well. Infrastructure is doing fine, though. We will need to queue up some more eventually, but we'll just put that for now. What about Xinjiang? Infrastructure is doing fine. Shandong is doing fine. Beijing could need more infrastructure. Kapow as a native uprising? Where is this? Where even are you? Oh, it's Papua New Guinea. Oh, I see. That shouldn't be a problem. We'll just take Ulysses over here, and we'll put him right there. And that'll handle all of that. I didn't even realize Russia was over here. They've been naval invading over here, and we didn't even see. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's not their war goal. They don't even have a war goal. But they will give up their African colonies for us. And there's very little left that can be colonized. Yeah, it's kind of just hero land, and then everything else is kind of boxed in. So if we start taking these lands off of the European colonies, we'll have hegemony over Africa, which would be great for us. Chip, are you independent yet? You're still a puppet of Spain, but what if I puppet Spain? Maybe I just sit on this and don't actually use the war here. We're going to take Lowell, and we're going to open up a second one in the south in Rostov. That's an incorporated state, right? Should be. Yeah, all of these are incorporated. Rubber rush. We'll take the rubber. How many men do you have? What's my army strength? Shows is pretty weak, despite the fact that we have this set 1,666 and worth of conscripts. Look at all these idle troops that we can raise. In Senegal. What's my next interest going to be? We're going to go Scandinavia. We keep gaining and losing interest there, which is very annoying. How's our great power ranking? Good. Pretty good, pretty good. How's this battle? Not good. Pow. Ulysses will handle it for us. How's this naval invasion from Lowell looking? He's traveling to England HQ, or New England HQ. I was about to stutter there and be concerned. Did they change it to where power plants could be built using our government investment pool? Because we would not be having like this much worth of spending if they didn't change that to be that way. Anyway, now that we've opened up a second front, this war should end even faster. Especially since this is pulling people off of the other front to actually deal with us. And Russia still has a ton of troops engaged down here, 129. Taking on the bear, he's fallen down. Tell you what, it's not easy to conquer them though. They are resilient. This is like a communist Oregon. Or at least a trade unionized workers movement Oregon. Okay. 85 war score. We're still losing in the north in their capital, which is fine. Okay, where is this one? It's over here. We're just going to pull... Thomas Jackson, you can go back over here. There's quite a lot of troops there. Put one over there. Sheridan is pushing. $96. One more tick and they're gone. Which is good for us. Am I getting involved in these? Nope. It's weird how they're saying we're losing some of this. We should kill his troops off before our guys die. Yes. That's a win for us. Russia is colonizing Gabon. Where is Gabon? It's that little thing? You're joking, right? You're absolutely joking. Oh. I guess I'll need to take that little thing later. Newfoundland is isolated. Let's fix that. Let's get a port there. Upper Canada. Oh, they've become one. Can I do a war here? No, because I still have these two wars going on. What happened to all my idle generals? Are they getting reassigned? Oh, God, they are, yeah. Let's take you. Put you over here, huh? And let's take one of the other ones that's going to be here in like 10 days. Put you at the other front. $114. Jesus. Conscripts, man. They are pretty strong. Yeah, I think they did an update where you can build power plants using your investment pool, which is good for us. It also means I should look towards swapping over more buildings to actually utilize this. While these wars finish up, I'm going to look at getting our government stuff handled. These are as they need to be. Steel mill, open hearth, rotary valve, and publicly traded. Paper bleaching, rotary valve, and publicly traded. We probably need a ton of these paper mills. Leaded glass, bone china, publicly traded. Publicly traded, publicly traded. Everyone needs to use sewing machines and mechanized looms. I think we're okay to use oil. Yeah, I would say we're at the point where we can use oil in these stuff. Steam-powered thresh. This is going to take a ton of engines from us, isn't it? No, it's tools. Only tools. Only tools. And electric fences. Rail transportation. We have opium plantations now. That's interesting. In fact, I could probably actually use opium with my troops now that I have India as a subject. We're going to have a massive shortage of electricity. But that's to be expected. And it will slowly fix itself. Given enough time. Alright, we're winning the war there, and the war here is basically done already. Communist Scandinavia. Stuff's happened over there. Alright. Get me out of that one, and then with you. So that means I have all of New Guinea now. Cool. Our diplomatic pact money. Ooh, it's still a lot. Oh, the Dutch is a Dominion. Oh, Dominions pay you. I wasn't sure if Dominions paid you. I know they don't have to join in my wars. We'll have Canada as a Dominion. That'll be helpful for us. Which state do I want to take here? I'm going to take the normal Oregon territory. I also don't care that you have New Brunswick. That's part of Canada historically, but we're going to take Oregon. That way we can finish our Oregon border dispute. A little bit late where we got that in history, but oh well. We went hyper aggro mode this game. GDP, Austria's still ahead of us, but we're evening up that gap. It's still hard to think that we're only 40 years into this game. We're not even halfway there. And I think our expansion only gets faster and faster from here. Now that we have a good handle on the Africa situation. But also will be slowed down, because as we get more and more places, we'll have more and more risings that we have to squash in our nations. So I just need to always make sure that if we're at war, if we have the option to be at war, we're doing war. Okay. Don't care about that. Let us out. Good. I want your state here. And then I want all the other stuff too. British Columbia and then New Brunswick. I'm not going to raise anything because I hope people get involved here. Yeah, if Great Britain gets involved, that's good for us. We'll take Upper Canada. And maybe Australia too. Doesn't be our whatever we'll take. Alright, someone get involved in this. Make my day. We're not going to actually raise any troops here. Not A1. Market access. Inhibois. Okay, that's fixing itself. Volta. Okay. I need to start getting more court states. So we're going to core these ones down here. Just because it's the odds of somebody landing in any of these is incredibly low. And we'll do Guyana. And look at that. We have tax issues. It's been a while since we had tax issues. What do we want to do about that? So we have some areas over here that don't have the necessary tax capacity. We'll build up some more government administration here. British Sahara. That's annoying. That is very annoying. I like the statue colony. Yeah, I'm gonna establish that colony and try to block them off. What colonies do we have? New South Wales needs to finish their colony over here. We finished colonizing all this stuff. We have all these little tiny islands. This is Great Britain. What is this? Oh, you have Tahiti. Interesting. Did not know that's where Tahiti was. No one seems to be getting involved. Let's just wait it out. Wait it out and see. Oil's been discovered in the West Indies. That's good. How's our debt? Gold in Western Australia. No one's getting involved, surprisingly. HM's government. Do they have a special government type? Oh, they backed down. That's good. That means we should complete this. We did complete the journal entry. Well, yay, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. That means we have the actual United States borders. Let's go. Proud of that. All right. More conquest. More conquest. We're going to conquer Seikuo. I hope they get involved. Focusing on Africa at the moment. Since it doesn't really matter. Work. Economy of scale. That's good. Journal entry. Farm to factories. That's not going to happen. We might be able to urbanize America, but it's unlikely the way things have been going so far. Wish I could do multiple of these. Beautiful. All right, transfer your subject. Give me Canada. Give me New South Wales. And then in terms of conquering a state, I want... I'm taking another subject? What other subjects do you have that I care about? Ooh, there's some of these ones that could be nice. Bundelkhand. No, can't take Bundelkhand. What about Baroda? Baroda, okay. Now we have our goals. We're going to mobilize all of our generals. Put a lot of them in the Sahara. Wonder if I can do this without getting conscripts here. That would be great for me if that was the case. Something tells me it's a little unlikely though. But we'll see. We shall see. We're just gonna do a thing where I just absolutely convoy raid the hell out of the home countries. And we're gonna escort convoys to Africa. And we'll see if they back down. Utujalan. Oh, you waited until I had already gotten everybody in the war. You little bastard, you. Look how much money we're making. Jeez, jeez Louise. That's what happens when you don't have to get so many conscripts. Democrat Party, or we'll take the Democratic Party. Segu back down. Unfortunate. Well, we just keep rolling. Scotia, you have multiple guys. It's going to take multiple wars to deal with you. Conquer state. Alright, we keep conquering. It would be nice if Upper Canada would just kill Oregon. Kind of want to just take the lands of Canada. They don't have that many states, right? More diplomatic maneuvers, that's what we wanted. Anything else that gives you diplomatic maneuvers? That's such a good modifier to have. We could colonize more. Time to get some military, though. We gotta work towards getting the next strength of armies and maintaining our lead. Maintain everything we have here. Our investment pool is gone up by a ton, which means I can actually finally click over and do... Okay, first off, I gotta fix these things. Next level buildings. I believe Great Britain got involved again. They did. Give me your subjects. Transfer subjects. Give me Canada. Give me New South Wales. Eventually one of these will go to war, and then we'll do Baroda. Excuse me? You immediately abandoned your support for them, but I already claimed these war goals. How does that work? And now Ashanti sided with damn thing. Give me back my maneuvers. Give these back. I don't want these. Great Britain's not a part of this, then how... One of two things is going to happen. It's either going to absolutely break the game, and we're going to actually get these despite not having to fight Great Britain, or it's just going to screw me over. They actually want a professional army, they being the rural folk. I kind of want to do this. I'm going to try to pass it. It would be a benefit to me to have my army always be able to be levied. It would. It would severely weaken me to start, but I could build up to actual having a strong army very fast. I should just go ahead and build a bunch of barracks. There's no reason not to, right? Just have a minimum number of barracks in all of our provinces. I don't remember who the Democrats are. They're probably the... I'm not even gonna actually use these guys here. Alabama. North Dakota, New Mexico. Let's do all of these little states. And we'll do those too. We're gonna have quite a few of these little guys. That way I can just raise the regional powers. Delaware and Maryland too. Same with DC. We're gonna push the borders. Okay. Now let's just finish it out. And Newfoundland. Ta-da! We have all the naval, the armies. This will actually push us up to how many normal? A lot. And we're gonna have a ton of people. That's funny. We definitely can't afford wound dressing now. Alright, they back down. Angry trade unions is not the way I'd want this to go, but we'll deal with it. Alright, who's next? Ashanti, you got involved in that war, which makes me annoyed. Let's get footage alone, because they're close to what we want. Do I want the rural folk involved in here? The communist rural folk? I mean, I guess. Also, our industrial... Oh, they are. I thought they were no longer a strong nation. Which would have made me upset. Path to socialism? I'm fine with socialism, I'm just not fine with communism, because the communist, planned economy is not for me. Yes, please, give me some industrialists in power. Finally making money, meaning I can cut taxes and things. In fact, our tobacco taxes, nothing. And our liquor taxes isn't much either. Russia has sided with footage alone. What do you have for me? A Russian Gabon, for sure. Can I liberate a country from you? It's annoying how you're getting involved in these. Do you have puppets? Where are your puppets? I don't want your puppets. You don't have a single fucking puppet. You just have protectorates? That's useless. Absolutely useless those guys are. In fact, now that I asked for this one little footage alone province, it's going to be a pain to get it. Hopefully he backs down. I do not want to deal with, well, Liberia's getting involved. That's good for me. How is our government now that I did that? We're our legitimate government. You'd love to see it. Alright, and we're going to get our taxes back up to where we want them to be. I would like for my music to come back. We're at 420 construction capacity. That's nice, as they say. Dudley's arriving. Volta, you need more, do you? No, that's going to finish itself. I'll probably check this time. These are just at the bottom of our construction queue. Oil's been discovered in the Sahara. Cool. Any other expensive government goods? Tools are expensive. And artillery. Triumph of the Rural Folk. Okay. Wage subsidies. Let's look at that. I believe this is in Social Security. We've guaranteed fair wages. I think old age pension is the one we're going to want to go to eventually. Woo! What just took out my... What just almost collapsed my economy right there? That hurt. Are they going to take this to war? Let's go ahead and make sure we have someone take the Russian war goal as soon as possible. Good. We need some more flotillas. New England, we're going to grab you. Bouchard. Chester, you're going to raid over here. Auburn, you're going to raid right over here. We're going to just raid coasts over here, and then raid coast over here. And looks like we're about to have a professional army. Boom, professional army. We have 319 battalions that we can be raised. Good. Means we now need to up our actual military. So let's do that. I've got 29 pages of barracks and things. Oh, I abused myself. Okay, let's put these at the front. Boop, 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 boop. Well, unpause while I do this. We should still have enough to win this. Alright, that's enough for now. I believe we took that. What's costing us so much money? Oh, it's because we're building things that... We're building the construction goods stuff that I can't support with my subsidies. Good to know. Good to know. Interest to declare. We'll go over Russia. What's happening over here? It's our navy. Shows me how many. Alright, we pushed out footage alone. I want all of this. I don't want this to be a long war. "27 pages and most of them are barracks." We're just going to tank the construction-related expenses. I think it might be time to incorporate some of our African states. Normally I wouldn't be doing this, but it will be good for us. Let's get a government administration here, and we're going to go up to 10 of these. And our investment pool's actually massive now. Let's see, war support here is ticking down. How's our military? Ulysses. We'll just put everybody over here. Anyone who's not mobilized? Great Plains Pacific Coast needs some troops. Who's in reserve? Congo, give me a guy. Central America, give me a guy. Canada, give me this dude. Oceania. You're gonna have a ton of generals. Aha! Mobilize all. There are twos in reserve here. Congo, Oceania, you should have all your troops. Oh god. Good old Greg Roosevelt. I wish I could, like, auto-manage these. Like, you know, I'm assigning 5 troops a day. Actually, let's think about how much this is going to cost when I have my full military. It's going to have about, like, 500 troops? Like, 500 guys? Give or take some. Each guy needs 10 ammunition and 100... Each guy needs 1 ammunition and 1 small arms. Well, each guy needs 2 ammunition and one small arm and 1 artillery. So I'm going to need at least 1,000 munitions. How much do we produce now? We produce 400. Okay, how can I make more munitions? 90 per level, so I need another 10 of these. And just for my sanity, I'll have some excess. In terms of guns, we need a lot more of these. We're going to just go up to a lot of these. We'll deal with this as it... Oh. Let's just pause here. I mean, hell, Guinea can have some too. What already has some? York. Okay. We'll let those all build. Right, and just like that, some of our expenses are gone. It should be handling the cost aspect of it. What's their... Okay, they don't have any supply. Okay, that's going to take out Liberia. We need to do something with Russia. Thomas Jackson has the most of our troops. That reminds me, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to make some naval bases. 40 naval bases in China. That way we have somebody over here that can do landings with our Chinese armies. How's King doing and Qing doing in way of flotillas? Not an auspicious amount. We are suddenly stronger than Russia just by having built a few of the a few of the barracks that I'm building. Let's look at our buildings. I'm gonna fix these because it keeps swapping over. No, keep that the way it is. Let's just double check there's no one using... Okay, that's fine. Everyone needs to be on precision for furniture. Precision. Keep these. Let's make sure no one's using just cannons or something. Good. The new guys that I'm building. Let's think about this. Yeah, that should be fine. Production-wise. I gotta fix these. While this is happening, I'm just kind of keeping a side eye on that. I just heard an event pop up. And it's gone. Okay. You notice this for general move are kind of wild here. I might look eventually getting a UI mod. Just stops those little pop-ups or like puts them in a log somewhere else because I'm not interested in them. They do not interest me. Okay. Military goods will be expensive for us. Government wages. Government administration. Conquer Liberia. Liberia's been conquered. Excuse me? When did the Dutch... I guess the Dutch can have that. Sure. That's fine with me. Okay, let's try an invasion. Who do we have that I can take and try something with? Not really anyone. We have a ton of generals. And we probably have a lot of excess flotillas. Because I think our admirals are slowly dying. He's wounded. Sucks for you. Subsidies for railways. Getting our rubber plantations, I'll tell you what. We're about to pay a ton of money when I upgrade these. Alright, their war score's ticking down. They should peace out soon. Is there anything they could actually... They're probably going to colonize down here and just be a pain in my ass anyway. But oh well. I want to draw Great Britain into one of these wars. And try to pull some shenanigans against them. Right. I like this little block we're having now. It's good. How's the colony going? We're rushing to block off the British colony. Our colonies down here are all finished. Our colonies over here are finished. This little bit needs to be colonized. Rubber has been discovered in Akka. In fact, I don't even need to be paying this. I could... There. Debt problem solved. How's the government? It's fine. It's contested, and that doesn't matter. Just get our home affairs. Talk about a way to make me poor with these welfare payments. Jesus, that would crush me. We're getting closer to the point where this actually would prove to be a good source of money. We're not there yet, though. Alright. Good terms to white piece. Do I really have to capitulate you here? There we go. Okay. Good, okay. Alright. We've done a lot here. We've finished our historical borders, and we've taken a bunch of land in Africa. And I think that's where we're going to call it for now. Now I need to do something about France over here. France needs to get kicked out of this little region for Africa because I want to be the one to do this land grab. So let's deal with the French. But that'll be for next episode. We might end up doing that, or I might look towards some of these other regions. But for now, we're going to call it here. I've been Sean. This is the Blue Screeners. I thank you for watching, and I hope I see you next time.